Better throw some respect on my name. Gotta remind these folks on the daily, cause I ain't really been myself as of lately. My mind's evolving and my heart is changing. Starting to see the world how it should be. It's positively sweet.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode from Boyz to Men. I'm your host, Terry, Mr. King. And yo, man, I got a fellow podcaster on today, man. We networking in this thing. We doing a little bit of everything. We growing, we expanding, man. And, you know, we're going to come in, drop us some knowledge. We're going to have some good conversations. And shoot, we're going to see where this thing go. I'm going to let him introduce himself, though.
All right, y'all, man. So if y'all local, y'all know me as Eli. My name is Elijah Alexander, locally. I'm a real estate agent in Pensacola, Florida.
Bang.
I own my own skincare brand. It's called the Alexander brand. And I also make cologne and perfumes in that brand. And aromatherapy products, so for people who suffering from anxiety, headaches, congestion issues, I make specific blends to like open people up and help people do that. I'm big in aromatherapy, and then of course I'm into podcasting.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've been doing podcasting for like almost 2 years consistently. Eli's Viewpoint. And then if you want, I can actually, like, I done had several podcasts. I done had 10 people quit on me.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going
to podcast shit is real.
Hey, we're going to talk about all that.
Sure. And then also, like, as of late, you know, I'm big into the tech world. So anything crypto, the technology of the blockchain, I'm big on all that type shit.
Oh,
so,
shit.
Yeah.
This is a guy you need to know for literally everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, all right. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get into some of the things you do. But we just talked about a little bit. I was saying just real estate, but man, let's go into every little thing. So how you get started with real estate, you know, the aromas, like your skincare line and everything else too. How you get started with all that?
Okay, so the aromas and stuff,
Yeah.
that really kind of always been in my life. So
okay.
I grew up, I was raised as a Muslim. So my family, part of my family is Muslim.
Okay.
The other half is Baptist.
Okay, yeah.
So, but I was raised like by the Muslims and stuff.
Okay.
So in the Muslim community, like aroma, body oils, all that stuff is already big in the culture.
Facts.
So, basically growing up, my mama used to teach me how to whip shea butter, how to, make body oils, pick out the different body oils. We used to buy from the flea markets all over, like, you know, United States or whatever, and, you know, just wearing different body oils or whatever. And then eventually it just got to a point to where my mama was doing it as a business online, but with her, because she was in school as well.
Okay.
So she just kind of got a little too busy for it, and she just taught me. She gave me the
knowledge.
Gave me the game, and I turned that into what it is today. And, you know, we just building off that. And then real estate. I got into real estate really by my mama, actually.
Dang, hey, mama helped it. Hey, she looking like Tasha off of Power over here, and you looking like Tyreek. Okay.
Yo, for sure.
Hey, just don't kill me.
So, when I was in 11th grade, I graduated in 2019, high school in 2019. When I was in 11th grade, the summer year, I wasn't really doing anything. Okay. Like, you know, I had moved back to Pensacola. I wasn't doing nothing because it really ain't really too much to do in Pensacola. And I really wasn't associated with nobody here like that because I had been gone for a couple of years. Yeah. And I'm not originally from Pensacola either. I'm from South Carolina.
Oh, shoot. Hey, South Carolina, come on and raise up. Take your shirt off. Whip it around your head like a helicopter.
But I actually... You know, that summer, I wasn't doing nothing. It was 11th grade year. So she was like, well, you could do something that I did when I was your age. I'm going to send you to real estate school. So,
wait, what?
Yeah.
Dang.
So she sent me to real estate school. And real estate school back then, so this is before COVID. Okay. So around this time, I don't even think you could take real estate school online like you can now. Yeah. But she actually sent me to like real estate school. But it was like a fast track course for a whole entire week. But it was like working a 9 to 5. So from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. every single day for a week. I'm going up there, going to school, and I only get a 20-minute break. But
what if you gotta use the bathroom?
You could leave, but like we literally reading the whole entire real estate book dialogue or whatever. So I did that for a week. I passed the class, got that out the way, and then I had to prepare to take the state exam. The only problem was that I hadn't graduated high school yet because I was in 11th grade.
Yeah.
So to get certified in anything, you at least have to have a high school diploma nowadays.
Oh, shit.
So I had to wait a whole year till I actually graduated to go take my state exam. Well, by that time, it's been a whole year. I didn't forgot
half the
shit. So I literally had to study for I studied 4 months. I took the real estate test like 4 times. I failed it like 3 times. And Florida's real estate test is the hardest in the country as well, too.
Wait, what? Oh, shit.
And also another thing, too, is that in Florida, real estate, what they teach you in real estate school has nothing to do with the test.
You fucking shitting me.
It has nothing to do with the test.
I thought Scam County just was scam, but Florida just all scam all the way around.
Facts, right.
Fuck.
So that was really why I kept failing. And then, I just kept studying, kept doing it, and eventually I passed. I did that, but then, I didn't have no OG in real estate to really explain that,
the ins and outs to you.
Yeah. So, I got my license, and then it was like, so what's next?
Which is always a big question after anything in life.
Right. But see, I didn't know that because also I didn't really grow up with my father. I had father figures in life.
Yeah.
But I didn't really have nobody to be like, all right, this is the direction you need to go in, or this is what you need to do. So I'm like, well, damn, what's next? So I go to a company. I'm not gonna mention the company. My first company. It was a horrible experience.
Yeah.
Really, real estate is also competition.
Yeah.
So nobody's really gonna help you unless they look out for you. Nobody's going to help you. And for 2 years, I ain't really make no money. I sold one house on my own. That was really love, but real estate is all referral based and client based. If it's based off your face card. So if you not out there, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. True. So in my situation, a lot of people ain't want to work with me because I was young.
And they ain't like, oh, he don't know what he's doing.
Yeah. And then they'd be like, a lot of people say this tell me this to this day. They'd be like, you don't even look 18. What?
Hey, they just hating because black don't crack.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, I sold one house on my own, but I was hustling. I'm still doing this. And then fast forward to last year. I was in the Lamplighters.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I was pretty much mentored by Omega Q, Sci-Fi.
Yes, sir.
All them people.
Oh, yes, sir.
And this is how I got to where I'm at right now in real estate.
Okay.
Because, Willie Demps.
Yes, sir.
He's a part of that for real.
Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Demps. Hey, when you see this video, you can be like, that's Terrence right there. Well, yes, sir. But yeah, you got to contact with Willie. Mr. Demps. I'm gonna say, yeah. I call him Big Willie Demps.
Yeah, for sure. That's what actually Big Willie sells. That's the whole slogan, the whole brand, and everything.
Oh shit! Hey, I need copyrights.
But so basically, let's see.
So you got in contact with him?
Yeah, I didn't get in contact with him. I was on the verge of, so at the company that I was at, I was already on the verge of fuck this shit, fuck real estate. That's where I was at. Because I was like, these niggas not helping me. They're not teaching me shit. I'm paying money. I'm paying them a monthly fee and all that shit, too.
You got to pay a monthly fee.
Yeah, so real estate is expensive.
Damn.
This real estate shit, no matter where you are, this shit is a real business.
Yeah.
When you're a real estate agent, you're your own business. Whether you operate legally as a business, you're your own business. You responsible for all your leads, your clientele. If stuff don't get done, it's all on you. But see, I ain't know that because I'm fresh out of high school and I'm going to college, doing the...
Yeah, you still wet behind the heels.
Yeah.
You still wet.
So I'm like, well, damn. So by chance, I'm showing this one house, and Willie just so happened to be showing the same house. So he was like, "Yo, what's up? How you been? Like, what's been going on?" And, you know, I'm an honest person. Yeah. I'ma always let it be like real. Like if I'm down bad or
I don't know, air it out.
I'm gonna let it be known. So I was like, that's what it is. Like, yeah, I'm doing bad, man. And then they ain't treat me right over here. So he was like, man, you know, you come over here.
Yeah. With love.
Help you out. And, you know, he showed a lot of love. And then I came over to Levin Rinky Realty.
Yeah. Hey, yo, because funny about I used to do work for them construction wise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I met Mr. Rinky and Mr. Levins. I know their personal addresses. I'm not gonna give that out. Yeah. I can't give them out. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So I brought him over to there, and then, you know, Demps is like my mentor, my real estate mentor. So, you know, I'm with the Demps team, and last year was my best year. I became like $1 million producer. Yes, so real estate is like volume wise, like it goes off of like how much you sold in volume. Okay. Yeah. Or like unless you like a big producer, like you selling like $2 million houses, $3 million houses, then yeah, you a big dog. But if you like selling like 5, 10 a month, you that guy. Yeah. But like, you know, I'm not there yet, but like I did great last year. I sold like almost 10 houses last year.
Hey, that's good. Hey, it's a stepping stone. That's the achievement.
Yeah. So then that's where we are today. I mean, right now we kind of going through like a little housing crisis. Right now, so. But, you know, it'll bounce back.
It's always like life is a roller coaster. Anything you do is a roller coaster. So every market, it got its ups. Then going to come in there, go down, and then going to go back up. But a lot of these people coming in from New York, I found out what's been happening. A lot of the people from up north.
Money.
And, like, they looking at this and say, oh, this shit cheap. So they buying the rival spot now. They raising our market up to, like, oh, this got to be sold at this price. And I'm like, bro, fuck these motherfuckers from up north, man. I live here. I know how this shit is supposed to be costing.
For sure.
Shit, this ain't Texas.
Even then, it's like, these people coming like with $200,000, $300,000 cash.
Right on the spot.
On the spot.
Shit, I'll sell myself too. I'm like,
yo, where these people coming from, bro? Put me on, please.
Exactly.
And then that's how I really got into real estate. That's how I got into the aroma. And then podcasting.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
I've always been like I'm an antisocial dude. I really don't like talking to people, but
here is your space.
This is my space. This is my therapy.
Yeah.
Like when I'm in front of that mic, no matter where I'm at,
you're a different person.
I'm a different person. I'm that guy.
Yes.
I'm that guy, like, and that's just the way it's been. Like, even before I was doing podcasting, like, bro, I would do videos. I do TikTok, I do reels, giving people motivational stuff, all that type of stuff. But I've been doing that. But I ain't really know, like, this is podcasting, really.
Thank you. Cause look, I got kicked off of TikTok, so you know my following has shifted. Cause I went from basically 30K to now I barely got 100 followers. Damn. And it sucks. And when you know your videos got better, but it ain't getting the exposure that could, you know, this one would have blew up if you still had your
Yeah, like that shit real.
So basically, you said everything you was already doing was podcasting.
Pretty much.
Dang, I ain't never look at it like that.
Yeah, like before this is before Joe Budden was who Joe Budden was in the podcast game. This is before the Breakfast Club was really
the Breakfast. Exactly.
Yeah, like I've been doing this. It's just like, for one, I ain't really have like that outlet.
Yeah.
Two, I didn't know what the hell I was doing either. True. I was just making videos, content.
Exactly. Thank you.
I was just making content like every single day. Like even today, everything I do is recorded. Like I record every single thing. Like I put everything on camera.
Hey, that's how it's supposed to be.
For sure.
You see, I had that. I was like real big with that, like really 4 years ago.
Well, for sure.
But then I took a step back because I see all these kids. Because like I got kids, so it's a little bit different now.
For sure.
So like back when I was in the party life, I showed every little part of my life and everything. But then I started looking at it, I was like, man, it's literally another job. People don't believe that that's another job, bro.
For sure.
That is another job. It's tedious work. Tedious work. Let me say that right. Tedious work, because it's little things like the way you edit the stuff and like all this other stuff, give it a different look, the different angles, and it's like how you perceive everything is going to be basically if your video do small numbers or big numbers.
That was my problem though.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I'm the content dude, and this is actually, if you want me to get into like my the whole podcast situation with my crew.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So what happened with that?
Yeah, so when I first initially got in, I'm gonna take you all the way back. So
all right, let's go back.
High school,
go in the time machine.
When I was in high school, I was in a relationship.
Okay.
So with me being in a relationship, my girlfriend at the time, when I was like, okay, I told everybody like I'm serious about this content creating shit. So like I'm like finna start a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in a relationship, so she's like, well, I want to be a part of it, and I'm like, you know, if you're gonna be a part of it, like I'm gonna need like we doing this for real.
Yes.
So we start what, three videos in, and then she talking about now we need a professional camera. We need to start investing in microphones. I'm like, both of us don't got no job. We broke. Like what are you talking about? Like,
yeah, because I looked at it like this. At first, I used to think that. And then I started looking at different stuff. Like, it's funny. You're shooting in 4K quality on these cameras, which is the same quality you get on your fucking phone.
Exactly.
So really, people be thinking, "Oh, I need this big camera." I was like, "No, you just don't know how to use with the tools you got. You can use the same tools you got right now on your cell phone and get the same quality that most people produce with these mega cameras and shit."
Right, and that's basically what I was doing. I've been doing that.
Yeah.
But it was hard for me to explain that
to her.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's hard to explain that to people that don't want to listen and understand this type of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So then it got to a point to where like the relationship started to get toxic. Then she started doing petty shit like deleting my videos off the channel. Then somehow the channel got deleted altogether, and I'm like, you're the only person with access to all of this shit, right?
Bro, I had some similar shit happen like that with me. I had an ex-girlfriend. This back when I was like really popping.
Yeah.
Like I used to, like this Instagram I got right now is not my original Instagram.
Okay.
My original Instagram, like I had like 40K.
Damn.
Like I knew some NFL players. I knew like I got some big names following me and shit.
For sure.
Ex-girlfriend at the time, like, bro, we going through stuff and blah blah blah. She been broke up with me.
Right.
So, we broke up, so I could do what the fuck I want.
For sure.
But then she's like, okay, she called me and asked me, so have you hooked up with anybody since we broke up? I said, yeah. And I was like, funny thing about it, she like it. She got the green eyes like you. She light skin, but she thicker. She got more booty.
Damn.
I just being honest. She was like, oh. And then she hung up. I was in Panama City working after the Hurricane Michael and everything. I never forget this morning. She called me at like 4:00. She's like, well, we back together, and I deleted your Instagram. So tell all them other hoes to get cut off because you back with me. I was like, huh? I said, whatever. Hung up. I looked at my phone real quick and saw the Instagram. I was like, man, my Instagram's still here. I had to wake up like in another hour. Woke up another hour. I clicked on my phone. I was like, and then I sent the little thing to Instagram. It's like, okay, man, I could probably get back. It ain't even been a day or two. There's like, it has been permanently deleted. I was like, how you permanently delete some shit in less than 24 hours? Ain't that a process to that shit?
Yeah.
Bitches are petty. Bitches be on some petty shit.
For sure.
Because she's like, no, I don't trust you. You be able to. I'm like, man, I'm networking with these people. I like, yeah, I do parties. I used to flirt with females. But look, I flirt for the damn money. This is more money I can spend on other fucking shit we do together. Bitches don't.
See, that's wild.
Yeah.
But see, that was my problem. So when I realized that she started fucking with my money, like she had to go.
Of course.
So that led to, I graduate. I'm in college. I'm still in school to this day. I had homeboys. It was three of us all together.
Yeah.
We was real close. Like, they're my dogs.
Yeah.
They was like, they with whatever I'm with. So we started the Let's Talk About Whatever podcast. We started that. It was good. We was interviewing people in the city.
Yeah.
Doing great numbers, in my opinion. Shit was good. Then, we started incorporating other people I think that's probably where we went wrong and start incorporating other people into our personal group.
Yeah.
Yo, look who this is.
Yeah. Who is that?
No. So we start incorporating people into our personal group.
Yeah.
And upon doing that,
it got kind of tainted.
Yeah. Because people start getting into relationships in the group. They start dating people in the group.
Yeah.
But like people, see,
and
we weren't aware of people's toxic side.
Exactly. And look, funny you said that because this is what ended up happening. Then they start dating these people. Like, bro, we can do this shit on our own. We can make our own thing. Why
that was a conversation as well too.
Because with me, when I throw a party, most people know me from my party days.
Yeah, right.
484. The GOATs, the legends. Hey, there'll never be another group like us. Even though somebody stole our name, they using that shit in Orlando. I'm still gonna sue your ass when I find out how to get y'all. But don't worry, it's coming. But yeah. So when we started off, we was the shit. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like we couldn't be touched.
Right.
But at the same time, we started bringing in other people for different things when we used to do everything by ourselves.
Right.
When we started doing that, it started getting more misplaced with stuff. Because, some money may go missing. This may go missing. Something ain't right. You ain't on downtime. Like, bro, what the fuck we paying y'all for if y'all basically robbing us?
Right.
And then people get in relationships. So you got your girlfriend working the dough. You got this person working that thing. Boom, boom, boom. It really came down to end up being me and Harry was like, bro, we feel like we the face of this shit. So, bro, we just gonna keep running, keep pushing, boom. And people getting involved with other groups, doing stuff with their stuff versus focusing on our shit.
Right.
Because my whole vision for 484 was to not just be just one thing. It was supposed to be like, hey, we use the party shit to get us to the next level.
And then expanding other shit.
So we started doing YouTube. We had our own YouTube channel, 484 TV.
For sure.
Me and Harry started doing a thing, but look, family stuff came up. He had to leave, go to Miami. I was here. We was trying to figure out how we were going to still do this shit. So we kept doing shit separate, but we kept posting on the same channel.
For sure.
And then it just, more drama started, not between, just the whole group in general. It's now to this day, I feel like our shit didn't end how it should have ended, but we still boys at the end of the day.
For sure.
But it's just.
But see, I'm that type of person, even with my situation.
Yeah.
I'm that type of person, no matter what happened, I'm not going to fuck up the bag. Like, if it's money over there.
To be made.
If you don't fuck with me, cool. If you want to deal with whoever you want to deal with, cool.
Yeah.
But don't fuck up the money.
Yeah, exactly. Because look, our shit was so tedious. We had a fucking calendar. Everything was already planned out.
Yeah.
So when you start fucking with the calendar, bro, we had to pull you back a little bit. Like, hey, bro, you keep doing stuff with these people, but we got this shit going on.
Right.
So why you getting your money, but you doing your shit selfishly versus, and I can't lie, I did some shit selfishly too. Over the summer times, I used to throw parties by myself because nobody else was here. Right. I kept using their name, which kept us moving, kept us going. But at the same time, in their viewpoint, bro, you making money off of the name, so really you should got some money too. But that goes a whole nother story.
So,
Yeah.
So going back to when we start incorporating people start getting into relationships or whatever.
Yeah.
That was really the downfall. People's toxic relationship start being toxic
and
then
spewed over into your shit.
Yeah, and then it's also got to a point to where, because people who know me and my little crew, we ruthless.
Yeah.
Especially in our group chat.
Yeah.
Nothing's off limits.
Yeah.
Nothing's off limits. The words, this might sound fucked up, but if your mama died or some shit, we wildin', we damn, bro, damn, that's fucked up, but
they know it's
today,
they know it's all right.
Yeah, they know it's all right though.
Yeah.
But then when people start getting into a relationship, it's niggas start taking shit
a different way.
A different way.
Yeah.
Bro, what? And then it get to a point to where people start getting abused, beat up. It's shit start really getting out of hand. And then it's also start you know how females will they'll try to test your ego.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So they'll start telling
shit.
people
Other shit.
You gonna let this they'll throw a rock and hide their hand.
Yeah.
And then have the man, when you fuck with somebody's ego, they be like, damn, like,
you ain't gonna do this?
Yeah.
He came at me this. I'm like, bro, I had the time. Look, that's why, like, actually during Christmas break, 2 of my homeboys almost got into a fight at the club. 2 different sides of homeboys. They don't even know each other. They know each other, but they don't.
Over a female?
Not over a female. And like, it was a miscommunication the whole time.
Exactly.
Because it's like, really, my other homeboy was trying to holler at the friend, not the dude's girlfriend, but he said some shit slick. And I understood what type of dude my other homeboy was. Like, oh, no, just let him go, because the other dude was drunk.
Oh, yeah,
but then the thing about it, the girl that he was trying to holler at, she got a nigga. So she entertained this shit the whole fucking time. I was like, bro, ain't you got a whole motherfucking nigga at the house, but you entertain this my other homeboy and shit?
Right.
So I was like, bro, and she just ended up being like, oh, just letting it happen. Like, bro, really, she the messy motherfucker right there. Because I was like, bro, you the one that, you should have like, bro, I got a nigga the whole first time and just let my other homeboy would have left after that shit. But, bro, when I try to tell you, like, that whole day, I was like, bro, y'all just let shit slide, because look, it's around Christmas time. We all got kids. Y'all trying to get home to the kids. We ain't trying to be locked up for Christmas.
For sure.
I'm trying to, but don't let these bitches be throwing the rock. I mean, these females be. Oh, I said I'm gonna edit that right.
So we get into a situation to where Buddy started talking crazy about the guys like off the show.
Yeah.
And like, it's like, well, bro, like, you're gonna have to see us one day, so like, you know, you need to like
calm
the fuck down type shit. And then this just got to a point where like, kick them off the show, like, you out of here.
Yeah.
And then it got to a point where like, we kick people off. Some people quit because of their relationships and shit.
Yeah.
So it really brought us back down to the main 3 that it originally was. Problem with that is that even though while we still doing a podcast collectively, we still collectively a group.
Yeah.
So, and mind you, people's personal shit is still like spilling into like
the shit right now.
Yeah, the shit right now. So it gets to a point to where one of the main guys, and let's talk about the podcast. He was dating this girl. This girl, he brought her into our group.
You can't do that.
Yeah, he brought her into our group.
Ooh.
You know, I was against it. Majority of people in the group, initially, we was like, we against it because we know how when you bring other people into
business
or shit, like, it fucks up.
Our shit.
Yeah, and then, like, you don't know if this person's a toxic person. You don't know what the fuck type of energy. You don't know what this person can turn you into.
Yeah, because real shit, they got googly eyes at that moment. So really, all you see is what you want to see.
Right.
You in that lovey-dovey vision. And shit, I understand that to a T, because, but at the same time, I'm not against nobody getting in a relationship.
Right.
But I'll be like, dang, I just know I can't, at that moment, they're not available for me to use you on this show.
Right. So,
I understand that part.
So, it get to a situation to where, if I'm the type of person, if you bring somebody in our group, and you said that they family, that's how I'm gonna treat them as such.
As family.
You family.
That means
so whether y'all fighting, whether y'all going through it,
we talking shit.
You family. That too.
Yeah.
Shit, like, we family. So it get to a point to where they so damn toxic and shit. And then basically he really started doing her dirty and shit.
Yeah.
Low key. And then basically he just start playing with her like mentally and shit.
Oh yeah.
But me being the real person that I am, it's like, I don't give a fuck who you are. Yeah. If you my dog and I know you doing some fucked up shit, I'm gonna be like, you know, like, chill. Yeah. Or like, if you family, the girl family, I'll be like, look, like, if you come to me and ask me my honest opinion, I'm gonna let you know like what the shit is. Like, I'm like, look, man, like, that's bullshit. Yeah. Like, yeah.
That ain't what it is.
So it get to a point to where I guess the guy comes to our group as a whole, because by this time he distances himself from like all of us, aside from when we doing the podcast.
Oh yeah.
So, but he sees that like we're still like actively as a group hanging out together. We going to the gym together, like 7 deep. Yes. Going to the gym together, going out to eat together, doing this, that, and the third. But every time we going out, this specific girl is like going through it, stressed out, like down bad, like type shit. And it's really because of him. cause like the way he like doing her type shit. So us in the group, we just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like what the fuck is wrong? And then she told us like what it was, and we just give her like some real advice. Like, I mean, you just leave that shit alone.
Yeah.
But then it get to a point to where I guess dude, he's seen that we still fucking with her, even though that he not fucking with none of us.
Yeah.
So he come back. We try to apologize to everybody, cause at this time we throwing parties every single night. Every single night we out to like 4 a.m. Parties jumping at the apartment, all that shit. It get to a point to where Buddy, he come back and he tries to check everybody about associating with her. But here's the thing though. Everybody start fucking with her more behind closed doors.
Yeah.
But I'm not that type of nigga.
Yeah.
If I'm fucking with you, I'm not hiding shit.
Yeah.
Like, if you my dog, like, I'm not finna hide that we out. This, that, and that's not me.
Yeah.
I'm not finna be fake. Like,
yeah.
If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Like, you know, like, it is what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I was the only person who, you know, I wasn't intentionally posting shit, but she would post shit. Like, you know, we'd be out to eat. We'd be hanging out or whatever. She posted shit. I guess Buddy would feel away.
Yeah.
And type shit. Then he would reach out to me, text me about it. You know how that shit go.
Yeah.
Text me like you messing with my girl, this, that, and the third. And I wasn't messing with the girl.
Yeah.
But I was helping the girl.
Yeah.
Because at this time, this particular individual, while he treating her how he treating her, playing mind games, this, that, and the third, around this time, this person getting evicted.
Yeah.
This nigga not helping.
Yeah.
And then when the person got evicted and she asked the group for help, everybody said no because they don't want to make it seem like, they don't want it to seem to the boy that they still fucking with her.
But she family though.
I'm a real, you family, like, bro, I'm helping.
When you tell me they family, they ain't no coming out of family.
Yeah, you family.
Cause me and my homeboy, like we can fall out every now and then.
Right.
But at the same time, his family became like my family.
Right.
So when I see him, I was like, same shit. Like, oh shit. Even though me and him may not be cool at the moment, family's still family at the end of the day.
Right.
But yeah.
So, fast forward to a couple weeks later, like when we started doing the show, he started like airing her out on the show.
Yeah.
Which I have no problem with you doing that, but also don't do this and then when we off the show be like, I love you. We're gonna get back together.
Yeah.
Throwing the rock hot in your hand.
Throwing the rock hot in your hand.
What type of shit? And then you got me in the middle of this shit because you checking me about this, but then also you on my show talking crazy about the person. And I'm cool. I'm cool with this person. So then the person why you letting him be on this show talking crazy about me like shit? And I'm like, well, damn.
I'm like, shit.
I don't really know nobody.
I was like, hey, yo, I'm in the middle of both this shit.
Yeah, but
y'all gotta correct y'all shit.
Also, I didn't know that he would be on the show doing that, and then telling her
behind closed doors. Yeah.
This is what's type of going on. So then eventually, it just get to a point to where he got fed up. He basically got fed up because I would not stop helping the girl and just giving the person the advice type shit. Cause I'm like, at the end of the day, I stand on business. Like, you family.
Yeah.
No matter what. And then it also got to a point that it was I felt like it had to have been deeper because he also later after the fact he accused me of messing with the girl, dealing with the girl, this, that, and the third, which wasn't true.
Yeah.
But then it's some of your closest friends was doing that shit. I'm like, why am I the bad guy? But then Buddy quit my show because of that shit. He quit the show, but I'm like, I'm the bad guy, but
yeah,
you got people. These are your
boys,
homeboys. These your boys. That's doing this, and it can't be no way that you don't know this. It can't be no way that you don't know this. But I'm the bad guy. So then, when he quit the show, that was that. I haven't talked to him since. Dang. It's been a couple years, but I'm still cool like the other people. And then the other dude, he ended up having a baby and starting his own family, and he just Yeah. Just focus on,
that shit.
So
yeah,
and that's how I got by myself.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like when we by ourselves and when we have to do this, when all our co-hosts are busy,
right,
it's time for us to like perfect our craft.
Right.
Because I see the personal growth I had by me having to go on by myself.
Right.
From the last seasons. The first is like being able to depend on somebody. So like whenever they come back to the show, it's just like off of One Piece. Because look, I ain't really started watching One Piece until like I've been in here in the studio. So everybody had to go separate and work on their craft.
Right.
And get better. When they come back together, they're even a better team. So like right now, like I know what they bring. So hopefully they working on their shit.
Right.
So when they come back together and we come back on the show, shit, it's going to be like, I say fireworks. We're just going to say fireworks. I'm going to keep it basic. Fireworks.
For sure.
Yeah. And keep it going.
And even like after that, like you right though.
Yeah.
Like after that, like with me being by myself, like, bro, I was able to build so many relationships. I was able to do shit because it's like, I'm not gonna lie. I love having a team of people that's like-minded to do certain shit, but it's like, when people don't want to do some shit, or when people don't see the vision or whatever.
Yeah.
And I meet people who actually like about that shit hit different.
Exactly.
Like even like you like I was like, I told you we go do the podcast. Like,
yeah.
Right?
And you hit me up. You know what? You're the first person that hit me up, said, "Hey, we doing this podcast?" That's like,
yeah.
I used to be the person that, "Hey, yo, we can schedule this. Boom, we can come in this day. Boom." You hit me up. Wait.
Hi, Argos.
This part edit out.
Our core values is caring. Right now, this means wearing a face mask while in all buildings on campus. Help us all have a successful semester by doing your part. Thank you.
It's Sunday.
I know that shit plays every hour. That's how I know it's been an hour. Yeah. But no, so like like you first person hit me up, was like, "Oh man, hey, can we do a podcast today?" I say,
"Yeah, for sure."
I was like, "Shit, yeah." He's like, "Man, let's do it Sunday." I was like, "Yeah," but you told me the early, because every time I tell somebody, like, "Yo, I'm trying to hit people in early," because early they get in, the more time I got to do other stuff later on.
Right.
Man, they be like, "Oh man, can we do it later in the night?" Yeah. I was like, "Man, nah." See, I'm like, "You ain't driven like I'm driven." I'm like, "Bro," because weekends I try to knock out a whole season in one weekend.
Damn,
that's the type of drive I go, and like my co-hosts, they know, like, because sometimes I'll be like, "Bro, we got 6 episodes today, and we got 3 tomorrow. We got 1 on Friday or 2 on Friday." They like, I was like, "Yeah, I know we're gonna be here all day, but if y'all here, bro, I got you on the food."
For sure.
Because I'm like, I know how it is, and like they got other shit going on too. So I'm like, bro, yeah, don't worry about that, because you here, we're helping, we building something.
Right.
It's the vision. Because like your show, was talking.
Eli's viewpoint.
Eli's viewpoint. See, from Boyz II Men, basically similar.
Okay.
Because it came from like mental health and shit. And like,
same. On the same shit.
Some depression type ordeal, and I ain't want nobody else to go through the same shit.
Right.
So I look at the transition from a boy to a man. We get so confused and so lost in the society viewpoints and what they push upon us,
right,
that we lose ourselves and we get so caught up in others' opinions and other viewpoints where we don't know who the fuck we are.
Right.
So I'm just trying to guide these people back to some reality, and it's like, hey man, fuck what everybody else think. As long as you're happy and you're doing what you love to do, there ain't no such thing as what is a man. There's no one trait of what a man is. Because women always try to say, "Oh, you ain't a man if you don't do this." I say, "No, bro, that ain't." All right, so basically, you're not a woman because you don't do this. You don't cook. You ain't a woman.
Right.
So it's like, bro, you can't. I'm not trying to let them break us down. I'm trying to help us build them back up to understand the levels.
That's actually a good point you just brought up there. Yeah. Like I see that a lot too.
Yeah.
But also, I come from the standpoint is like, a woman can't tell a man how to be a man because you're not a man.
And man, thank you. Thank you. I said that literally. Yeah. I think it was this week. I said it this week, and I said the same thing with a woman. Like, I can't tell you what a woman is because I'm not a woman.
Exactly.
So how the hell I'm gonna tell you? I'm like, yo, there's some guys that are emotional. There's some guys that are more masculine. Right. There's alphas. There's betas. There's no such thing as just one type of a man. Right. That's a real man.
Right.
There's different real men out there. It's just the type of man you got at that moment it may not be the same type of man you had before. You trying out the different flavors of the rainbow, motherfucker. Right. Figure out what flavor you like, and then boom.
And I honestly, I think with women, I think the whole problem, like with society with women, is that when women don't get what they want, they tend to apply that negative stereotype to everybody.
Yes.
So and when somebody fucks up or somebody does some fucked up shit,
they bring it back to the next thing.
It's everybody now. Yeah. But you know, if somebody with a man, you know,
all women, we say all. Yeah.
Like, when some shit go on with us, we understand. It's like, you know, I take my L
and go on,
bro.
Women can't take an L.
You can't take no L.
Like real shit. If women start swallowing their pride, just how they want men to swallow their pride, a lot less drama will go on in this world. But I look at it like this: a lot of shit stems off of the media, what they press upon us, and like think about the music that come out these days, the TV shows come out these days. Like, bro, everything is a reality drama these days.
Social media.
And women think they got to be dramatic in order to be seen, in order to be heard. And like, bro, that's not how you do it.
Right.
Like, my homeboy Mike Founder came on yesterday. He's like, bro, he just wants somebody to be his peace. Peace means, like, bro, when I'm around you, it's toxic free. Toxic free.
For sure.
So all them toxic traits, they're no longer around. That meaning that you're actually healed from all this past trauma. If you're not healed, go to therapy and get healed.
There you go, right there, man.
Cause shit,
get some help.
Exactly, cause you think you're healed because you took your time and did it by yourself. No, cause something else come up and trigger that shit later on, and you start taking that shit on me. I'm telling you ass right now, I'll drop you up in Lakeview.
That's the problem with most people today. Is everybody, and I think it's really stems from social media.
Yes.
Is that, and I hear it a lot from females.
Yeah.
I hear it from some males. It's like everybody, when they're not in that position, everybody wants to try to get it out the mud.
Yeah.
It could be somebody who's up $400,000.
Yeah.
But they want to do it by themselves. When you can ask somebody for some help. Like, perfect example. When I ask for help in real estate, nigga, my tax bracket changed.
Exactly. Hey, and look, and when you finally find somebody that's willing to help you, that's
part
also
too.
It's like connecting. Really, just gotta get connected to the right people.
Right.
When you get connected to the right people, life just becomes that much easier.
Right.
But most people they're scared to ask for it, and then you got other people that are scared to, you know, help, thinking that they're gonna lose something. But
true.
You know,
that's true.
But laws of attraction said the more you give, the more you receive. So the more you help somebody, the more you're gonna go up in like life. Like my mentor used to tell me this like back when I was like 20. I'm 30 now. So it's been 10 years ago. It's like, you know how he said, you know how you get what you want? You help everybody that is in your organization get what they want, and you get what you want by default. And catch me right then and there. I was like, okay, what the fuck does that mean?
That's true though, cause like you building them up, they gonna build you up.
Exactly.
I caught that.
Exactly. So as long as we keep building everybody else up, by default,
it's only right. Yeah. It's always gonna come to you, and that's another thing too. I learned it's like, even with me, like I'm 22. I just turned 22, but a lot of what I've been learning, cause I'm an avid studier.
Yeah.
I've been learning is like, you know, if you do something consistently for like 10 years, or however long, if you keep doing something consistently, eventually you're gonna get there.
Exactly. Just don't quit.
You just don't quit. Don't like, you know, the relationship drama. Don't let that shit get in the way.
Nope.
You know, you going through it in life. Just don't quit. If you stay consistent for at least 10 years, you're going to see some type of growth or results.
Yeah, it's by default. Because it doesn't matter about how many times you swung and missed. But when you connect that one time. Hey, that's why I love that movie, Little Rascals. No, not Little Rascals, Little Giants. It's like, man, that one time, everything, when they was getting a little motivation for the football game, whatever. Right. Shit, they only had to go out there one time and upset them. And they did it.
Fact.
All it takes is one time.
Fact. But social media is like, I feel like it's leading people, especially like women, is leading them to live a fantasy that's not reality.
Yes, and if you ain't this type of guy that can fit, and reality. I mean, they fantasy.
Right.
You're not that type. You're not a good enough guy.
Right.
Which in reality, you're exactly what they need.
Exactly.
But they don't want to
They'll
admit.
post.
Yeah.
So they'll go on social media. Now they'll be scrolling. They'll follow all their favorite celebrities and how they're being treated, not really knowing how they're being treated in real life
And behind closed doors.
Right. But they're saying they want this. They want the man to do this. But then it's like, you can't even do that for yourself.
Thank you. You said it right there. If you can't do something for yourself, how can you expect somebody else to do the same thing for you?
Your own daddy can't even do it for you.
Exactly. And then like women, I think like all this stuff is stemming from like you said, social media is putting up this facade. And like they always show you the good parts of what's going on through the day. If social media would show everything that goes on in these people's lives, I guarantee you half the people will run away because they say, dang, I can't deal with all this bullshit that they have to deal with on a day-to-day basis to be at the standpoint to get this part where they won't. You got to give up to get something.
Facts.
Shoot, that's why I was like, man, if you ain't go willing to give up, bro, you might as well just be happy where you at.
For sure. And then I also think it's like more so it's just society. I think it's the whole societal of how women and men are treated.
Yeah.
So like, perfect example. When you a man, men can't live in no fantasy.
Nope.
At the end of the day, if you live in a fantasy, you're going to fall hard on your ass and nobody's going to feel sorry for you.
Nope.
At all.
But for women,
A woman, down bad on their ass, they broke.
everybody want to help them.
Everybody want to help. Everybody want to be there for them. Everybody want to care. Everybody want to, but women are not held accountable.
You said it. 'Cause I said once the moment we start holding them accountable, I guarantee you the outlook on how things is in society will change.
And that's the problem. And that's why a lot of women don't like people like Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
Because when you hold women accountable,
yeah,
they don't know how to take that shit.
exactly.
They be like, because a lot of women don't even know how to apologize.
They don't. And no, because look, because this is a big problem I see with in the justice system too.
Right.
Because who you think gets sexually assaulted more, men or women?
Men.
Thank you. Because you know how many times because look, sexual is unwanted touch and everything, all this other stuff. Right. You know how many times I was in the club, some girl done grab me, like grab my dick, then grab my ass and touch on me. Like, bro, you sexually assault me. And look, I actually went and told the police officer one time, said, hey, yo, this lady just grabbed my dick. He laughed at me.
Exactly.
I was like, bro, you gonna let her get away with sexual assault?
Yeah.
But the main thing you all hear about is the men sexual assault.
But if that was the other way around, you'd be in jail.
Exactly. I told him that. He's like, yeah, I would arrest you. I said, you don't see no problem with that. I said, you wonder why men get this perception because you're only allowing them to show. You only showing one side of everything, and you only letting one side get away with a lot, one side don't.
Another example.
Yeah.
Domestic
Violence. Yes.
A woman could beat you up.
Yes.
They're not gonna go to jail.
Rihanna.
You lay one finger. Matter of fact,
Rihanna and Chris Brown.
Rihanna started that situation.
Yes. If people talk about this, they always still dragging down Chris Brown and everything else too. But yet, y'all have never held Rihanna accountable for all the shit she did. Look, they say, oh, she had a right. No, you ain't got a right to throw his music out the window. That stuff that back when they was on this is his money, how he take care of his family.
Or beat him up.
Exactly.
Or squeeze his testicles.
Yeah, and you poking it. Hey, look, you keep
and spit on him.
You spit and poking this man, I'm not saying what he did was right.
Right.
But for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Facts.
So I feel like women, they believe like, oh, they can get away with mentally abusing people. I said the equivalent for physical abuse for a man, to a woman, is mental abuse to a man. And when y'all hold them accountable finally, and they have to go through the same punishments that you put these men through, bro, because look, my situation when I got falsely accused of sexual assault, well, a rape and everything, that girl never got held accountable for nothing.
Damn. And see, I hate shit like that.
Because like now, everywhere I go, my image is already tarnished. That news story still's up. So like, how do I move on even though after that got proven that it was not true?
Right.
I can never recover from that. But me mentally, I'm like, bro, our therapy, thank God for my therapist. She helped me through all my stuff. getting back in school, I said I'm gonna find my way. It may not be the same traditional way I would have took, but now I was like, bro, I'm just like, I feel like I'm an advocate for all the men that actually got falsely accused. I'm not saying the guys that actually did stuff like that. No, they deserve everything that comes to them.
For sure.
And the women that do stuff like that, they deserve everything that comes to them. But I feel like they should actually start holding women accountable that actually lie on these men and ruin their lives, and make them actually get the punishment that the guys would have got if they got found guilty for that.
For sure. I agree though.
Yeah.
That and I'm not gonna lie to. And this is why nowadays I move very militant.
Yeah.
With no matter what female I'm around.
Yeah.
A lot of guys a lot of guys like my age don't understand that.
Nope.
But because I understand, like, this girl, like, we could be the best of friends. This girl could say I touched her inappropriately, or I said a slick comment or whatever, and I could be done. Real estate, podcast, all that shit gonna be over with.
Yeah.
Because of an accusation.
Yeah.
That
not even a fact.
Career.
Not even a fact. Cause look, actually, I was about to get cast on Are You the One on MTV, and all that fell through. Like, people like I was modeling with can't even go model with them no more. They didn't want you to do stuff with me. So I had to figure out a whole different route to get to where I was trying to get to after the situation. So it's like, dang, I guess you're the judge in the court and everything, because you got your opinion, your viewpoint, but you don't know the facts.
Right.
So
then you fucking up, you fuck up careers.
Yeah.
Shit like that, man.
Because even like you see stuff in like the media and stuff. Cause look, the fact that they gave this shit even attention with Drake and that girl with the hot sauce. Oh, yeah. Show you like, bro, society, she gonna sue him because she won't force herself to get pregnant. Like, that's bullshit. Like, bro, Drake should sue her for even trying him. Like, bro,
I feel Drake though.
I feel him. I would have.
That's how he had his first baby.
Exactly.
Because she
turkey bases his ass. And people think that, and they think guys are wrong for that. Hell no. Shit. I think Drake should start his own hot sauce line and, send it my way, because I may need to.
But also, when you understand, and this is what I'm starting to learn too, and this is why, because a lot of people always ask me, like, why I'm not, out here just willy-nilly fucking any and everything on the street. But I understand how women are too.
Yeah.
Women will see you doing good or whatever and
just
leech on you.
Yes.
And they'll use you until they can't use you no more, or until you broke.
And then boom, they gone. Gone to the next one. Hey, that's why I tell people, like, bro, if I ever find a person I would get married to, it is required for them to sign a prenup.
For sure.
And I mean, on the prenup, they better read it, find out print, because I'm saying I'm getting custody of the kids. In that prenup, we gonna get an exact amount of money that you came in this relationship with, and write it on this thing. And now everything, like, if we build something together, I understand that. I'll give you your rightful portion.
Right.
But as far as everything else, because women use kids to get the same thing, and they don't even be wanting the kids half the time.
Fact.
And then they think it's just gonna be an easy cake. Well, I was like, bro, no. Even if I cheat in the relationship and we decide to call it quits, that's in the prenup too. You still ain't getting shit.
For sure.
But like, because people feel like look, the only person that get hurt in the divorce is the man. I
agree.
Yeah.
Well, nah.
Kids too. The kids too.
If the woman has money, then I've seen the incident with Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Her husband came up 30 racks of money.
God damn. Yeah. See, if I can find a woman like that, don't sign a prenup, baby. But no, I'll sign a prenup just for that.
If a woman got money, it's a little different.
Yeah.
But the thing about women don't know how to manage money.
Nope. They expect you to spend.
All these girls, they say they 6 figures, millionaires, but
they live in their mama house.
And this is also the reason why a lot of women end up going broke. It's so many women who they make 2x, 3 times what a man make, but they don't know how to manage. They'll make $100,000 to make $1 million and spend that.
Like that on wigs and shit that they don't have no business spending the shit on.
No retirement plan.
Hey,
no solid investments.
That's what I'm saying. Look,
nothing.
See, my whole idea, I said before I can really say I'm good enough. I would never be, because every level of life you go up and get more.
For sure.
And you got to take care of more. You got more people under your umbrella, so you got to take care of more.
Right.
But I want to own 150 houses. I want to own 150, like a whole duplex and everything. Something that keep me money coming in regardless.
For sure.
And then some I'll sell, most rent out. That way I got money coming in regardless. And that means I ain't really got to do shit. But at the same time, I know I still have to do shit.
For sure.
Because nothing comes to a man, a sleep man, but dream, bro. I can't, I got to make it happen. You got to make it
this shit for real, though.
Yeah.
Like, and that's another thing, too. It's like, and this is also why I think that women love to, they feel some type of way when you go to the club, you don't throw money. Because they expect everything to be
given to them. Hey, and I'm the dude.
And that's not how life worked. Like,
nope.
You know, like, I had to work hard to get my check. I had to
I'm just
work.
Gonna hand it over to you,
right?
Cause look, I'm the dude in the strip club that will not throw $1.
That's me.
I'm looking upside. I get see the same thing that they see, that they throwing money, cause I'm standing right here.
For sure.
And at the same time, it's like, bro, if you only only thing you bring into this whole situation is your body, bro. What the fuck I need you for, bro?
Yeah.
Porn is free.
No skills, no nothing.
Exactly. Porn is free. That's why I laugh at these people that got OnlyFans. Cause I'm like, the dudes that pay for the shit, that's what y'all into, I guess. But look, you can go
I'm
and watch.
not paying for no
exactly.
porn.
And these private stories, I'm not about to pay for no private story.
Right.
If I want to go look up some titties or look up some porn and shit, it's a free website right here that I can go to and see exactly, and some bad as shit.
Facts.
I can pick any type of race and what type of body I want to see for that day, and I can watch it for free.
Facts.
Shit.
But see, when it come to even that conversation, it's like women are not held accountable, or like they'll do that and they think that's a day full of work.
They don't know. That's some women to do,
and they also want to be taken care of.
Yeah, but look, if you got OnlyFans, you broke. I mean, you obviously ain't doing something right. You need to go. Don't quit your day job.
For sure.
Because, and this is why I had to talk to with somebody. Actually, within 11 months. So if the person, say there's a girl doing OnlyFans, right?
Right.
Now you take her out on a date, and it costs more than her subscription, and you don't get nothing. Don't you feel like you got cheated out of that shit? Because like basically, you know what I'm saying?
I would feel like I got cheated.
Exactly, and they be like, "Oh, what, you think I'm a piece of meat?" No, you basically put yourself in that predicament because you already got your OnlyFans.
Right.
I pay basically triple your monthly thing, so it's they getting pictures.
But see, and here's also another thing that a lot of women do not understand.
Yeah.
A lot of women, because you know, I interact with everybody.
Yes.
Old women,
young women.
I like to get everybody's different perspective on life. One thing that I learned, and even I watch Kevin Samuels too.
Yeah.
I learned is like women don't value longevity.
Nope. Right.
They have no sense of longevity. They're always in a right here and what are you doing for me now?
Yep.
Type deal. No retirement plan. No how you're gonna make an exit plan. No goals of how you're going to pay off your debt. No goal to when you're gonna get some shit done. Mm-hmm. That's most, not all, but it's most.
Yeah.
Like no longevity.
That's why I look for that one that got the longevity mindset.
Right.
As long as it take me to find that person, I'm cool being single.
For sure.
Because there's different levels to a partnership, and if they ain't bringing this equally yoked ordeal mindset to the partnership, man, baby, I can't rock with you. I can't rock with you. You feel me?
That shit for real though.
Yeah.
But that's why I just don't. I keep my distance. I let people know like what it is up front.
Yeah, because look, it's a good thing you're doing what you're doing. Because I wasn't as smart as you was when I was your age. Because me, I was playing Splackaveli around here.
Yeah.
And I love my kids. End up in some situations where women that I had no intention of being in a situation with, but got a blessing out of those situations with my kids. But the headaches that I had to go through, I'll tell anybody, man, until you know you ready for this part, man, do the best you can to protect yourself, because that's another headache. But I'm not saying my kids a headache, but the situations that I had to deal with like one of the mothers, shouldn't even have been going through that.
Right. But see, one thing about like me even being like as cautious as I am, only thing that really made me different from most other people is that I listen to my OGs.
Yeah.
Like I'm surrounded by like
old heads and that's how you supposed to be.
Even like people like you.
Yeah.
Like I take in like everybody's story. I'm like I understood early is that like when older people are telling me some shit,
they know.
They not just telling me just to be on my ass type shit. I'm like, okay, you probably been through some shit and don't want me to go through that shit. So that's me. That's why I move the way I move. It's like, you know, you got into a situation or whatever. Yeah. I want to know that shit. So I don't fall in the same trap.
Yeah, I want to fall in the same trap. Hey, because look, that's why I love like this new I say platform I'm on.
Right.
Because I always was already older because I came in from the military and came back and went to school. But now this third go around at this college, I feel like I'm more like, you know how J. Cole said, I'm big bro and little bro at the same time? I still got OGs, but like these kids right here, I'm like kind of guiding them so they don't make the same mistakes.
For sure.
Because I seen how the world can be and I seen how these women can be. And literally it comes down to communication and everything and certain things that they even ain't at fault for, but they can be blamed for. And I don't want that to happen to these people.
Right.
So if I let this stuff be known, that less worry I feel like I have to deal with, because I'm like, I let them know so they can move smarter than I moved at that time.
That's real though.
Yeah.
Like I really respect that.
Oh yeah.
Like, but I appreciate it. That's needed though.
Yeah.
But also like the problem, like I do feel like nowadays though is like it's hard to get people like my age to listen.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they just rather crash out.
Yeah. But look, my uncle told me this before we get into the closing. My uncle told me this. You either be taught a lesson or you're going to be bought a lesson. So if you ain't going to listen, you're still going to learn the same lesson, but you're going to cost your ass.
Yeah. Sure.
And when I say cost you, it's going to cost you some time, financial hardships, emotional pain. It can cost you really loved ones, people that are supposed to be in your life. It cost you a lot of relationships that you done fucked over.
Right.
Because you didn't want to listen.
Facts.
That's why they say you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. Sometimes you need to shut the fuck up.
That's facts though.
And my hard problem was me shutting the fuck up.
That too.
Until I got to a point where like I had to. And I thank my uncle all the time. My Uncle DeJuan. Hey, Uncle Don, I gave you a shout out here. So I'm waiting for you to come on. I know you're in church right now, but hey, my Uncle DeJuan, Womack, because he been through a lot in his life.
For sure.
And I'll never forget the moment where I understood, like, bro, he treated me like a son versus a nephew, because he gave me a job after I got out of jail. First person helped me get me on my feet. He also took me under his wing, mentored me, got me better relationship with God, which I fell away from.
Right.
Got me back on the right path. And also stood up for me when a lot of people wouldn't. I remember we was in Walmart over there off of Bayou, and some people that used to come to my parties, and they were talking shit about me. They said, oh yeah, and he was in the line, and they didn't know I was with them. Him and Mr. Kenny Black. I just gave you a shout out on the show. Hey, so if you ever watch this, hey, I know I owe you a little. I'll give you $5. But no, they're like, oh, you talking about my son? He's like, yeah. And then they got shot. The girls got shot. Like, oh what? No, we was. I was like, no, hell yeah. Say what you're gonna say, because really you don't know what he been through and you don't know the whole story. But man, just seeing somebody, a male figure, stood up for me, it's changed everything in my life. Because it said, man, I want to be that person, stand up for some people one day.
For sure.
Because a lot of people will automatically judge you on something they don't even know the full story about.
Yeah, shit they don't need know nothing about.
But you know, it's not for them to know.
Right.
You gotta understand. You gotta be so secure in yourself that you just move forward, let it be what it is, and just don't let it affect you. But thank you, Unc.
Yeah, for real, sure. Matter of fact, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So like, this is something I like to ask people, like a lot of older people who
Go ahead, hit me
like,
with it.
Like they like when they be going through some shit or like they end up doing some time or some shit.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get like back on your feet?
See, thanks to my uncle, it took me a week.
Damn. Yo, this
Well,
is,
like, and look, to be honest, because I only went to jail for 3 months.
Okay.
Because it was basically like a holding thing because I had to do a bond hearing thing before the court dates.
Right.
Because I feel like this bullshit too. I feel like as long as you know you about to go to court, they should not have to have you holding.
Right.
Especially you're not a flight risk. Like the jail portion is just for them to make money anyway. But my uncle gave me a job as soon as I got out because I had to pay for my ankle monitor every week. But
that's something I just got put on to. It's like when you go to jail, like you got to pay for your ankle monitor, probation, probation officer.
Yeah, you pay for all that.
So
so look, you realize it really just it's really a money thing. But now I say now they missed the court date. That's when you should go find them and then you put them in jail.
Right.
But I ain't missed no court date. But I had to pay for all that stuff. But I'm thankful for that because that got me a better money management ordeal in life.
For sure.
Because everything I went through was a lesson for me. Because I didn't have the best money management ideas.
Right.
But if I can pay these people this amount of money every week, there ain't no reason I should be in debt. Because I made a way for this to pay for this.
Made a way for that shit to happen.
Exactly. Every week I'm making my payments. So if I can make my payments every week, why the hell I'm in debt?
Right.
So I took that as a lesson. But mentally wise, me getting back on my feet, it took me longer.
Okay.
Because that part, even still to this day, certain things still bother me when certain people bring stuff up when they don't know. And people are quick to judge.
Right.
So it still fucks with me a little bit, but thank God for therapy. So I can say I'm getting still on my feet mentally wise. Physically wise, I got back in the gym as soon as my uncle made sure I went to the gym with him. So went to the gym, got a place to work. Mentally wise, still working on it, but I feel like I'm in a better spot. I'm about to graduate in May with 2 degrees. I'm from PSC and UW. So shoot, hey, I'm going back. I'm back to back. So hey, whatever. Hey, every weapon that formed against me shall not prosper. And I am making sure that I'm making the rest of my life the best of my life. So that was just a hiccup in the road for me to learn.
That's respect, though.
Yeah.
I fucks with it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, hey, what's your biggest takeaway from this whole episode?
My biggest takeaway from this whole episode is never be afraid or never give up on yourself.
Yes, sir.
Like, cause you've been through some shit. That's some shit. Like, even though when you go through the worst of the worst, like you can still bounce back.
Yes, sir.
For sure. But that's always something that I always try to know. Like, I always want to know that, like, okay, if I go through, because I know I'm gonna go through my trial and tribulation at some point in time. So I'm like, okay,
but there's always
I'm
a
gonna
warning.
be able to bounce back.
But remember, there's always a warning before that.
Oh, for sure.
There's always a warning. You just don't, sometimes we don't pay attention to it. But looking back, you like, dang, I ain't see that sign right there.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm gonna let you know. You let me know the same thing. That no matter how hard it gets, just keep moving forward.
For sure.
Because you actually you're an OG in this podcast game more than I am. You know, I've been making content for who knows how long, because my Snapchat and whatever, Instagram, I always been doing that shit. But you let me know some shit too. Like, even sometimes you just gotta watch who you bring in and who your people that you got in bring in, because don't mix the friendships with business. But at the same time, don't be scared to have your friends do some business with you. Because some relationships form out of that may have been meant to be made. So I want to thank you for that. And you're going to keep me pushing on this, because even if I rock solo dolo, I'm going to keep rocking this shit.
That's me, though. I used to tell people, even if I'm going to do this show, goddamn, if it's me and the fucking broom, that's who's going to be on the goddamn
exactly. Show. Hey, if it has to be like that, oh well. But other than that, hey, I'm rocking with this till the wheels fall off. But man, like I was saying, but I want to thank you, Eli, for coming on and sharing today. Definitely got to get you back on.
Yeah, for sure. Like, let me know when.
Hey,
I got you.
Let me know.
Got you.
Hey, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to say I love y'all. Thank y'all. And y'all already know what I got to leave y'all with. Dream big dreams because small dreams have a little magic. And how big would you dream if you know you couldn't fail? And I want y'all to keep dreaming, keep pursuing, keep pushing to be greater and greater every day. So I want to say I love y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you again, Eli. And y'all, we out.
Oh, matter of fact,
shout out.
If anybody in the Pensacola area or Florida want some real estate services, feel free to hit me up, Elijah Alexander, at Real Estate Eli. That's my real estate page. If y'all need any tech stuff done, any crypto, blockchain stuff done, hit me up at Eli Alexander. Eli with 3 I's on Instagram, Alexander on Instagram. Also, if y'all need any skincare products, perfume, colognes, aromatherapy, shop at alexanderbrand.com. And actually, if y'all go on the website right now and buy, it's 50% off everything.
Oh, yes, sir.
So, yeah.
I might get checked out too, because look, my skin getting kind of dry.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I got you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But, yeah, I want to come out whenever, bro.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
shit, we can do this shit, like, next week, too. Like,
Hey, it ain't nothing but a thing. Well, actually, they going to be closed next week, but
okay.
we make some shit work.
Oh, for sure,
Yes,
for
sir.
sure, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Peace, love. Y'all, we out.
sure.
We out.
Better throw some respect on my name. Gotta remind these folks on the daily, cause I ain't really been myself as of lately. My mind's evolving and my heart is changing. Starting to see the world how it should be. It's positively sweet like a half full glass of tea. And I know every day my grandmama prayed for me. Hey, and I know exactly what she probably say about me. Give that girl some love.